Hi, good afternoon. This is Blake Levine, and today I want to do a talk about bipolar disorder and having the ability to be successful in the workplace. So many of us that live with bipolar or depression know that part of being an adult is finding a career. And the question often asked is, how do I be successful in the workplace when I live with a mental illness? So I want to share some experiences in my own life that has happened with many clients as well. And that is that when we are bipolar, we get excited. We see a job online and we send out our resume and we apply to the job and we go on the interview and we say, this is going to be the one. This will be the career that's going to be successful and help me accomplish all that I'd like to. And we get really built up. The problem happens that oftentimes for the first few weeks, we can feel this excitement and joy and believe that this is going to be the job we're going to have for the rest of our time here on earth. But what I have seen over and over is many with bipolar put in their full effort the first few days. They go to work with a positive attitude. They use their creativity and their energy to try to see success. And then for whatever reason, they start to lose interest. This could mean because things are hard in the job. Maybe it's a sales position and there aren't as many customers. Maybe the staff that they work with, it's hard to get along with everybody and feel like you fit in. And then I have seen sometimes in my own life and with others that we quit the job. Well, here's the lessons I've taken from all of these years of seeing this in my therapy practice and now my coaching practice and in my own life. The first is that many of us with bipolar have high-level abilities. We can be creative and smart and ambitious and do so well by using our brains in our work. The problem happens when we try too much and then it doesn't work out. We can give up. And because of this, the lesson that you have to remember is how to do things slowly and steadily. This means that if you want to work, do your best that day, but don't burn out. Don't go home and get drunk or smoke marijuana or do other drugs that are going to make you have trouble waking up. If you have to be up at 6 or 7 in the morning to get to the job, don't go to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning. It also means that you have to tell yourself that you're just like everybody else that's there. You have to keep putting your effort in even when it's hard. And I'm going to leave you with one last tip about careers. And that is, for much of my life, I tried things that were so hard to accomplish. I wrote books and were determined to see them be #1 bestsellers, selling millions of copies. That was my goal. Or I had a business and my goal was to turn the business into a billion-dollar unicorn like a Facebook or a Twitter or some other major company. And I always think it's great that I've had these high ambitions, and many with bipolar do as well. But over the last few years, I've learned to say to myself, you know what, slow yourself down, do something simple that is easy, that you can master and be good at. I've been focusing myself on my life coaching and my education here on YouTube, which I love and enjoy. I also have my real estate license in Florida. I do rentals because many people are moving, and it's something that I can do in a positive way to help others. And by doing those simple things, finding something that you're good at, learning how to master it, and taking your time, you can end up having a long and successful career. I want to thank you for watching my video here on YouTube. I have a number of books. I want to share a couple today. There's one called The Positive Worker, which is about developing a winning attitude at work. It's a cool book teaching about careers, how to stay optimistic. I also have a book about mental illness and addiction called Depression, Bipolar, and Heroin. It talks about my brother who died of a heroin overdose. It shares tips for anyone that's struggling with addictions or knows someone that is. And these days, I think most of us have a friend or a family member with addiction or mental illness. So I'll share those below. I also have a creative book called The Psychology of Adult Coloring. It's a fun book talking about how to be creative. I'm going to put those links below. And my one-on-one coaching program is a wonderful way to make positive change. It's quite affordable. You work directly with me by phone or Skype. You can go to my website below where it shares about the cost, the number to reach me, and I hope if you need some help, you'll reach out. Thank you for taking some time to be with me today, and I pray wherever you are, your life gets better and you find brightness.